You weren't with me shooting in the gym.
What's going on, folks? Welcome back.
Yes.
To the No One Thoughts Podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Ra.
It's Bra. You know, we can't even flow doing it no more. We ain't do it in so long. It's crazy.
And on today's episode,
what we're going to do, we're going to talk about, there's been a lot of just talking about Colin Kaepernick. This is not a sports topic, but it's the topic. Colin Kaepernick pretty much was blackballed out the NFL. We all know the reason why. So my question was, because I seen Breakfast Club Mike Rubin about the reformery with Meek Mills and Robert Kraft. So this is my question. Do you believe that they genuinely want to help, or it is just a way that they can make more money? The Michael Rubins and the Robert Krafts. Are they genuinely helping? Or let's just say in general, no holding thoughts, white people. Do they genuinely help the situation, or are they doing it to...
You know, it's funny. I actually had a white people talk with my daughter in the car after I picked her up at school. No BS, I really did.
Oh, white people talk? I never heard of this before.
About how they are.
Right, okay.
And what I told her was, and for anybody out there, this is not a racist bone in my body, and to answer your question, when you say white people, I say yes, there are, because she was the one who wanted to go see the Harriet movie.
Okay.
But she don't really know.
Right.
She read, I make her read, she read a story about Harriet Tubman, she's like, oh, I want to see the Harriet movie. And, you know, obviously, they didn't get very in-depth how bad it was back then. But I let her know, like, listen, as much as people say about white people or whatever, like, the reason we were able to prosper some is because of white people in America. Because when you fled to the North, there were still white people there helping you.
Right.
The problem is racist white people. But racist people in general. That's the issue, racist people in general. So I think people like Michael Rubin, I don't know him personally, but he strikes me as a guy that generally wants to help. Robert Kraft strikes me as a guy who generally wants to help. But the NFL as an entity definitely does not want to help. Overall, the NFL overall, the shield itself, they want to protect their investment of making money. That's all they care about. The NFL, the NBA, these big corporations, they have people in place who want to help, white, black, whatever. But in itself, it's supposed to make money. And every aspect of when they start to lose money is when they do something about something. Mm-hmm. Things could be right in their face. They're not going to do nothing about it. It's when they start to lose money. When 5 years ago, maybe not even that long ago, if you got a concussion, you was back in that same game. Sterling Shepard for the wide receiver for the Giants.
Right.
He's been out since how long?
I don't know what type of concussion he got. I don't
know. Brandon Cooks from the Rams. How long he been out with concussion? You weren't out 2-3 weeks for a concussion. You were barely out 2-3 minutes. Seriously.
No,
It was only when they were sued and they had to pay them the millions of dollars for a concussion lawsuit. Do they give a damn about concussions? Now all of a sudden they got a independent neurologist on the sideline. Now all of a sudden you got to pass protocol in order to be let back in. They don't. The NFL, the NBA,
take your helmet.
Yeah, they take your helmet immediately.
They don't even give you a helmet.
Don't give a damn about nothing but making money. And not to jump off a subject, just to draw a parallel. The Sixers were tanking. They were terrible. They were bad. It wasn't until the owners penned a letter saying, "Hey, the Sixers, a big media market, they're losing us money. Y'all gotta do something about it." What happened? They got reform on tanking now. It's they juggled the way you can rest play. Now you see this load management thing. It's how you rest players. They don't care about nothing until the bottom line is affected. That's the only thing that matters. And like I said, that's the NFL, NBA as an entity. Certain individuals, I believe they do care.
Yeah, I agree. Like you were saying, but it always just always just. Like, do you really know? Like, is it one of those? Because it's so tough. Because sometimes you can't. Like Robert Kraft, I do see. Because, like, truthfully, I mean, he could be trying to start a new business somewhere, or and he using the urban community to help that. But I did also seen a relationship that he had with the D tackle, Vince Wilfork. Mm-hmm. Like, that was literally. Like Vince, like he was his dad. You know what I mean? Like they really, genuinely, I think he actually do call him dad. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like when they had to cut him, he cried. He didn't want to leave. Like it's genuine. Like the Michael Rubens, like the same thing. I mean, you see, like that guy not getting nothing out of that. But it's just some people, I don't like. Nike. I don't know who owned Nike, but I know they capitalized
a lot
off of the Colin Kaepernick move.
A lot.
They said, do they really care about Colin Kaepernick, or they just said, well, this is what we're gonna do. We know a lot of people gonna jump off the bandwagon if we make this move, but
it's gonna cause such a lightning rod, all eyes on us, that we're gonna make, like, the backlash that we're gonna get is gonna be exceeded, because we had this is when we were doing the radio show. What did we say about what the black people's earning power and buying power in America?
Right,
the billions.
Right.
So black people are gonna jump on board, because anybody else who has a problem with it for whatever reason, who jump off ship, they're gonna replace that money and then some.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing.
And Nike do that.
Like, I know, like when we go back to TJ Mark, Burlington, Ross, the Gucci's, the Louis Vuittons. I mean, the list goes on. I can name several more different types of brands and stores that were selling things that pretty much was racist, and I don't think H&M. I don't think, like, when we say that's racist, I think it's thought of, that's planned. I think they sitting in this room and they say, let's do this.
Somebody clears it. Somebody clears it.
Because one of them was like it was chains. It was like a pair. I got it all on my phone. It's crazy. It's like a pair of sneakers, but it's like chains around the ankles. Like, come on. It's certain things like that's going. The H&M, the little boy, little monkey, like they knew that. I think it was more so about, let's boost these sales up. Let's get our name out there. But it backfired to H&M. Like Gucci. Well, who did that? The blackface sweater. Gucci. They went up.
Sadly, because of
well, you got some people,
the rappers and the people,
entertainers. They I mean,
just as many people outspoken, like, don't wear Gucci, as there was people like, so what?
Right.
And it's like, that's the problem.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
That's the issue.
And they don't, like, go back to, like
you can't have your own brand.
Right. And that's where it loses me. Like, Gucci is nothing. Like, just think about that. Just think about that to yourself. Gucci is a brand. It's no different than whatever's the name of that hoodie that you got on. I mean,
I bought this before the Colin Kaepernick thing.
But the thing about it is, like, at the end of the day, the brand is big based off what the people willing to buy.
The only thing that changes from the brand name is the logo,
right,
and the price.
That's it.
That's it.
Well, because we'll open my eyes up with the guy. What's his name?
He came on after Dapper Dan. That guy. You talking about that one?
Devin. Devin. I hate that. But this guy, he was on Breakfast Club, and he pretty much was just talking about how they don't even use 100% leather. As long as you have a certain percentage, you can say that it's 100% leather.
And I never knew that.
And I never knew that
until
either.
until you sent me that and I watched.
I was like, wow, that was
the one.
Huh?
Devlin Carter.
Devlin Carter. What's his last name? Carter. Yeah, he pretty much broke everything down. Now,
there was a lot of, not to cut you off. If you get a chance, watch that Breakfast Club interview with Devlin Carter. If I'm telling you, you know it's true, because usually when Brian sends me something, he'll tell you, I'm like, yeah, it was cool, whatever. Yeah. This one was very informative. Like, if you just want information, watch that. And if you're an aspiring fashion designer or anything like that, you definitely need to watch that. He dropped a lot of gems in there.
Yeah, he make you want to just do more than whatever you doing.
True story.
I mean, but even like some of the stuff that he was saying, it was like, look at the key thing that he said, brands are what we make them.
True.
That's it. He said my brand costs, he said his price, like this bag was $3 something, the shoes was $2 or $3, whatever. He said people don't want to buy it. Why is that? Now they fly, like the shoes was fly, but when you see those, it's just like we programmed, because you don't see
3 stripes,
Floyd Mayweather wearing
anything on them.
Well, you normally see Floyd Mayweather or Nick Cannon, and they just pretty much Gucci down, and you like, oh man, Gucci is where it's at. Now this guy, Mr. Carter, he come out with with a nice shoe or a nice bag or whatever, and
better quality,
way better quality, and you just like, I'm not gonna really spend $250 on. But guess what? Everybody bought them Yeezys though. Everybody bought them Yeezys. So it's just,
them Yeezys funny looking too.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. I mean, he put a bunch of holes in a Hanes t-shirt and said that's
give me some money.
$125 and people buy things just for the price. Not, I mean, we already get into that.
We
but
did that already.
But it just always make me think, like, to go back to, because I don't want to just get away from it, is when white people come around, are they genuinely trying to help? And I gave a scenario with the clothing lines. Are they really trying to help the cause, or they trying to promote something? Like I said, once again, Nike, I don't think that they genuinely wanted to help. I mean, I think it was a business move.
I think when it's anytime it's more than one person, I think it's a business move. Individually, I think like Michael Rubin on his own, independent of what is it, the 76ers part owner or something, or it's got something to do with that, or whatever he does. Yeah.
No. He part owner.
Okay, yeah. I think him individually, independent of the 76ers, wants to help.
Right.
It's when and if he joins the 76ers as a part of it, that's when I would question it. But he's not out in front like, hey, the Sixers and I are doing this. It's him doing his thing, saying this. It's Robert Kraft doing his thing, and it's independent of the Patriots. I think, like I said, when it's the NFL partnering with Jay-Z, I already told you how I felt about that. It's a little shaky. And Jay-Z a little shaky too.
Well, I mean, at this point, it's still fresh, because all we've seen at this point in time, we just seen the move that was made. But the whole thing about it was, we heard about the move, but we don't know what the move really meant. Like, so I just thought, this is me. I don't know if it's just me because I'm stupid. But I just thought Jay-Z was Super Bowl, making sure he take care of the halftime show. Like, that's what he was hired to do. Now they talking about, like, Jay-Z is a consultant for, like, black players. Like, it's just so weird. And then they say Jay-Z had a lot to do with Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, but you see what you sent me, though.
I know.
It said, because he took a reputational bullet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, do you care about the reputation, or do you care about black people? Which one is it?
Well, he was saying... So, and that's the crazy thing, because you don't know what was going on in that room when that because that can mean so many different things. When he said in that room, like, all right, I'm gonna do this for you, but you gonna have to do this for me.
I understand that there's going to have to be concessions made on both sides,
right,
in order to make a partnership, especially one that's derived from such racism. Let's be honest with you. It's going to have to be some concessions made. It's going to have to. Some people are going to have to be out there looking kind of crazy to their kind a little bit, because you can't sit down and shake hands with the devil and expect, well, in some people's mind, expect everybody to be happy about it.
He's definitely he's not a fan favorite. You know. I mean, well, Roger Goodell. He
does his job for the owners.
That's what I was about to say. He's not there for the NFL players.
No,
he do not care about.
His job is to make the owners as much money as he possibly can.
That's all.
And he does that. I'll give him that. He does that.
Oh, he definitely does that. That's why he got that big contract for,
and everybody lost their mind. Like, how much he make?
Yeah. He get NFL player money. Yup. It's that. He get that. And because you know why? Guaranteed. They don't have a problem with Roger, because Roger gonna make those calls. You know what? Nah, you can't do that, and we gonna suspend you.
And on top of that, whenever they have an issue, because you know, let's just say I was a big time something, and you my mans, you have an issue with something, all you gotta do is shoot me a text. Right. I'm gonna take care of it. So that's what's happening behind the scenes, and now on certain things. And you don't have to look like the bad guy. Say you have an issue with somebody. Hey, Raheem, this dude, I have an issue with him. Handle that. It all falls on me. That's another reason the owners love the commissioner, because he got to fall on that sword. He got to be the one that's saying, these are the policies in place. This is what we're going to do. And the owner's like, hey, he's the commissioner.
So now go back to the question. So they say Roger Goodell, he made the moves to protect the players. Is because majority of the NFL is black. And the more skills, the more skill position is black players. You know what I mean? That's just a fact. So is he trying to protect the players or protect their paycheck?
Protect the paycheck. Protect the paycheck 100%. So you listen, if that lawsuit never came out, Sterling Shepard would have been playing every game all year. Sure, Brandon Cooks would have been playing every game all year. Who was this in concussion protocol?
I mean, there's a lot of them. I mean,
it was somebody big.
Deshaun Jackson always.
They had their ankle and their foot. Dang. I'm thinking because he's on my fantasy team. Doesn't Juju? Juju was. He got a knee or an ankle problem.
That was just recently too. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. He went to sleep. Yeah. when he got hit, he like you seen like bang, hold up, and he. And
we've seen that in the past, and guess what? We've seen that player play later on in that game.
Yeah, we've seen Anquan Bolden. He came back in 2 weeks. TJ Huzmazada. He came back those TJ Huzmazada was the first person I seen get put to sleep.
What's his name? They played the Eagles in a preseason game. Chad Johnson. Chad Johnson.
Okay.
Remember, I think it was the linebacker. Stuart Bradley came across the middle, hit him. He got up. He was like woozy a little bit.
Right. I do remember.
Twitter was like, "Yo, hit me like that again. You gotta see me." Like, he didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, he ain't miss a beat. I mean, some of them. Jason Witten even said he came out and said a couple times he blacked out. He didn't remember things. Because he been in the league long enough that he came from the era that you get back in that game.
That you definitely get back in that game.
He got back in.
It's going to take your spot.
And just like he did, he took Dan Campbell's spot. So they know.
Yeah. So if that lawsuit didn't come out, we'd be back to the days where you get your ass back in there and you play. And
that's crazy. And just in your mind, you can't even picture somebody just genuinely doing something for you.
What's your angle?
Like, what is your angle? Like,
soon somebody, hey, how you doing? Hi. Oh man, what's your angle?
Yeah, that's like, come on, man. That's crazy. That is but that goes for a lot of things because this world is just totally different now. You can't even. I remember, just to kind of get off the topic for 1 second, when we used to play basketball, you slap the ball in the butt like bang, good play, baby. Now you better not. I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't think that's a good.
You know what I mean? Because even if he might take offense to it. So it's just like. Everything is just so iffy, and some of those things, like a lot of people, Stephen A. Smith. I don't know if you've been following that.
No, honestly, I haven't. Like, I haven't followed it to delve into it, but I saw a little. I guess him and don't tell me. Him and somebody had a little back. Him and Eric Reed. Had a little back and forth on Twitter.
Yeah, because Stephen A. Smith.
Both of them, honestly.
Both of who?
Stephen A. and Eric Reed.
Eric Reed is a Colin Kaepernick clone.
Yeah, but...
It's no but. That boy really ride for Colin.
No. Oh, no. Hold on. He definitely ride for Colin. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. It's the whole thing as... What we've been saying for the longest of times. Why are you trying to get back into the NFL if that's the same? Remember, I gave you the story.
I just don't understand.
Walmart fired me, or a certain organization fired me.
Right.
I needed a job, so I came back.
Right.
That same organization fired me again. And I had a grievance against them because they fired me unjustly. They fired me on my day off.
And
that's a true story.
You ain't get no money, nothing. You just got fired again.
And what did I do that time? Stayed the hell away. Stayed the hell away. Yeah, oh, you ain't getting me again. Well, and I could have got back in. So that's my only thing with I'm about to call him Ja Reed. Eric Reed.
Eric Reed, he
and that's something I had to point out because Stephen A. definitely did get in him about that.
That. He was like, well,
you get a paycheck from them.
Yeah, that's the same people you get. But at the same time,
pot calling the kettle black.
I know. But what I didn't like was Stephen A. He attacked Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick.
He's always.
I just don't understand that. But keep in mind, people don't know this. I'm gonna drop this on y'all.
Hold on.
Did y'all know?
Oh no, I thought we had
go ahead. This one.
Yeah.
Did y'all know Stephen A. was half white?
We gotta Google this.
Yeah.
We gotta Google this.
Yeah, I'm a good journalist. Yeah, Stephen A. I think his grandparents is white. So people call him coon and all that. You gotta keep in mind where the roots coming from. And I've actually met Stephen A. You know what I mean? Personally. I didn't get a conversation out of him because we was there watching The Soul, and he was, probably doing something. I couldn't talk at that time. We didn't have this show, so I didn't see no need to. And he was big. He was pretty big. Stephen A. about 6'3". I ain't know, with a bad haircut. He still do got a bad haircut. In person, it's even worse. Big hands.
Where the hell you see this at?
He said it. It was an interview. I watch a lot of stuff, man.
It was on Breakfast Club?
Nah. Nah. Breakfast Club, because he just was on Breakfast Club that he wouldn't shut the hell up. Charlamagne, DJ Emmy, none of them guys never even had a chance to talk. He do a lot of talking. But he was just coming at Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick haven't did anything.
He didn't like how
they said even
Kaepernick,
Jay-Z was even disappointed in Colin Kaepernick.
He got a lot of nerve. Because what he say? He mad that he made it a public spectacle.
Yeah.
Are y'all serious?
What? I mean, he haven't been saying nothing all this time.
Bruh.
This is crazy.
We sitting around. It's week 10 in the NFL. Nobody asked nothing. Nobody said nothing. All of a sudden, do-do-do. Colin Kaepernick is having a workout.
And he found out the same time you found out.
A private workout with the NFL.
And that's crazy. No, that's for real. He found out with everybody else.
Yeah.
He said, he was like, "What that? Can I get a week to prepare?" No, Saturday. He found out like Wednesday, Saturday. Be there. Be square. If you ain't there, then don't think about it. Wait. Colin Kaepernick. I mean, I'm not a Colin Kaepernick fan. He's pretty proven in the NFL. Like he can, he can play. I mean, the Bengals. Colin Kaepernick don't look good for the Bengals. Pittsburgh Steelers. That could actually be the next hit. That could take them to the next level.
We had a conversation about the Pittsburgh Steelers, and what I kept on saying that
before that game,
before he got knocked upside his head.
Yup. So that just like Broncos, like he can't. And I'm not just talking about being on their team. Even though he's not even talking about starting. He's just talking about being the second and third string.
Third stringer runs the practice squad. That's all they do.
Right.
They just run a practice squad.
He's saying just put me on the team.
Hold on. You don't think any of those playoff contender teams would like to have a scrambling quarterback on their practice squad getting ready for the playoffs? Because who you got to face in the playoffs? Road to the championship go through Baltimore, in case y'all didn't know.
Baltimore and the Seahawks.
Yeah.
So, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Having a traditional drop back quarterback as your third stringer running the practice squad ain't gonna do nothing when you go up to I-95 and our boys in purple take it to you. He can't be the third string quarterback. We're not even talking about a starter. Third string quarterback.
But this is my thing, and Colin Kaepernick, he is what he is. But I always said that people overdid the whole thing about not watching the NFL because Colin Kaepernick was watching the NFL. So don't people look so stupid now? Like that's my thing. Like people that you gotta be an idiot. Like I'm just sorry. If you don't watch the NFL, I just feel like you're an idiot. I'm sorry. I don't want to call you an idiot, but you're an idiot because Colin Kaepernick was watching the NFL, and
I don't want to call you an idiot. So I'm just going to call you an idiot.
Yeah, because the thing about it is, like everybody, like, oh well, I'm not. We boycotting the NFL, and the whole time, Colin Kaepernick was watching the games, and this. Can you just imagine your brother in a fight? He getting jumped. You go help your brother. And then now your brother leave. He upstairs in a window talking about some raw dog. You're like, wait, I wouldn't even be in this fight if it wasn't for you. That's what just happened. That's exactly what happened.
He in the window like, hey, somebody gotta tell us. Somebody gotta tell the story.
Somebody gotta tell the story. And you just was over there just, being a brother. Showing your brotherly love, going in there and banging. And he upstairs. He's like, man, I had to go to the bathroom. Like, what? Like, wait, hold on one second.
That actually happened. Not my brother, though.
Oh, man.
That actually happened, but go ahead.
Yeah, that happened to me a couple times. Oh, man.
That actually happened.
Long as it don't happen to me as an adult.
Yeah, no.
Don't.
Let's
just get beat up together, man. Like, come on, man.
No, let's not fight.
I'm just saying, like, if somebody jumping me,
my bones is old. I got a lot of wear and tear from scrapping.
Yeah, no, that's true.